She said she ain't see chemtrails in a few days. And she really do think that's strange. Hey fam, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so happy Saturday. Welcome back to our news, comments, and reports where we discuss all sorts of things. So this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You guys check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Let's go ahead and get our weekend, well, not started, but let's continue our weekend and start with this report. We have our coffee and we are ready to start. So this person is about done with Walmart. And I know some of you actually experienced this, and I've experienced it myself. So let's go ahead and see what's going on at more and more Walmarts. All right, fam. So straight into these articles. With so much going on and our shopping experience are becoming less fun, I say, due to the prices. Here's another thing to watch out for. Something that we actually noticed and I showed you guys that's happened in our Walmarts. So here's an article. This is the future. Walmart shopper calls out store for putting so many new items behind glass cases, y'all, including $2 items, which is very true because in our Walmart, $1 and change air freshener is now behind the glass. And of course it says here, quotations, you can thank the thieves. So a Walmart customer is slamming upper management for putting items under lock and key, and the employees say, she say, are rolling their eyes and dragging their feet whenever she wants to purchase something. We see this happen as well. Like, they don't want to come open the daggone thing that's locked up. They don't want to come out their way to open the door. So Victoria, she went on a 48-second rant and she recorded from the interior of the Walmart cosmetics section. But there were several folks who responded to the video stating that her air was misplaced. Thieves should be the ones getting called out, not the workers, which is true. I mean, they both play a part. Like, yes, there's thieves and they do steal, and it does cause items to then be locked up. But when it's time for us to get something behind the glass, we do sense the vibe change and the attitudes are thrown towards us. So it's kind of like in the middle, I'm kind of like in the middle on it. So this is the future of Walmart. She said that she pushed her cart through the aisle of one of the popular retailer locations. There are locked see-through shelves on each side of her, filled with products that can only be accessed with the assistance of an employee or anyone else who's managed to get their hands on a key. So she detailed the reality of having to shop in such a way, explaining how it gets really old really fast, while questioning the chain's decision to keep low-cost items under lock and key, making the customer's ability to simply walk into a store, grab an item, and be on their merry way impossible. I can't even walk into Walmart to pick up a nail file worth $1.50 because it's locked up. So Demora stated that this new retail experience doesn't appear to just be a drag for consumers, but for store employees as well. And they aren't shy about letting shoppers know how they really feel about having to be at their beck and call to open these glass lockers. And of course, because it's all locked up, there's an employee waiting there to assist everybody that needs it to be unlocked. And he's being rude to the customers that need assistance because it's locked up. Like, it's an inconvenience to him. Walmart, you can lock your, up. You can lock your stuff up. But it's not the customer's fault that you don't stop people from stealing from you. And you know what? Honestly, I see that. I see that because the Walmart I shop at, don't get me wrong, the Walmart I shop at, you can have a cart full of stuff, right? Cart full of stuff. And then you can just flash your receipt. They don't care. Flash your receipt and walk out the door because they don't want to take the extra time to properly go through someone's stuff or make it an inconvenience, or how can I put it? Make it a way to make it seem like someone's stealing and make that possible shopper feel uncomfortable. I'll go to my particular Walmart all the time. Sometimes I don't even have to show my receipt. It's to that point. Sometimes I don't have to show my receipt depending on who's at the door. I get a few people who just, they let me go on out. And it is what it is because I'm not stealing. Even if you have to check every little thing in my cart, everything that's in my cart would be on the receipt. And that's how it's supposed to be. You pick up something, you want that item, unfortunately, you have to pay for it. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. We all are living through those times. So after calling out the retailer, she added that the employee stationed in cosmetics section followed her around, and every time she stopped to look at something in one of the security cabinets, he would sigh audibly. So it's basically like, oh, hurry the heck up. Man, oh man, that would make me so uncomfortable, make me not want to go back. Making her not want to shop at that store at all. There we go, because that's how I would feel. And the whole time I was in a cosmetic area, the employee was following me around. Every time I would stop to look at something, he would sigh, shoots out a bit of breath. Do you need me to get that for you? Like, sir, I don't want it anymore. Like, I don't want to inconvenience you for doing your job. Sorry that I need to shop. Y'all, that's ridiculous. And I know some of you, there was a few of you who actually came to the comments and was like, I don't shop at this Walmart no more. Or I hate going to this Walmart because the workers make it seem like it's an inconvenience to get the items for me. And it's their job to make sure that I walk out with what I need. And I listen, I could not do it. I had that happen to me just a few times. The first time I tried to get some out of the lock and key, which now I just get everything delivered. If I know for a fact that it's, behind lock and key. The first time the lady took the item, and she said, oh, I can't leave you with the item. You have to check out in electronics. I got like some air freshener from the car. Or no, it was a light bulb for the car, for the headlights. She said, oh, you just have to check out in electronics. I'm like, what? That's new. So I gets over there to electronics for the lady to say, it was a different lady. So she gave it to a different lady, whoever was stationed over there in electronics. For her to say, you don't have to check out over here. Just take this. The lady was like, I don't have time for this. They want to keep bringing customers over here, and I'm trying to do what I have to do in the electronic department, and they bringing people from all over the store to electronics to check out. Y'all do not have to check out over here. This is what the cashier is saying, But hey. With so many parents and grandparents across the channel join the family over here, here's a quick warning. So the FDA did warn parents to avoid infant formula distributed by Texas company due to contamination. So the U.S. health officials are warning parents to avoid a brand of powdered infant formula sold by a Texas dairy producer that may contain a dangerous bacteria. So Pharmalac, Cerelac, both, I guess it's under the same brand, definitely recalled. So the FDA issued the alert Friday on Cerelac infant powder goat milk infant formula after a sample collected from a Texas store tested positive for Chronobacter, which can cause a deadly infection in babies. And we've seen over time, over the years, actually formula being recalled, and there have been a few deaths in babies after consuming formula. So definitely watch out with the formula. If you are a parent, a new parent, definitely constantly check those recalls when it comes down to the formula. Not everyone can breastfeed, and I definitely understand that. And maybe just not everyone choose to breastfeed, and formula is the option. Just definitely check those recalls, fam. Seems like Kroger upset a lot of customers, so Krogering now comes with receipt checking and armed guards. Bring back the cashiers, they said. So it's not so, in a not so distant past, shopping for eggs and bread at 6 Columbus Kroger stores did not involve being stopped by a friendly but nevertheless armed guard. In the before times, you'll pick out sundries and essentials, wait in your turn in line, and perhaps banter with a friendly cashier and our bag person before being on your way. But now, Kroger. Here we are. So hi, bye, and goodbye. How Little House on the Prairie does that sound in the after time. So those simpler days have not been upended by the pandemic, technology, and new theft prevention measures. So receipt required when you exit the store. Now at Kroger, the following items are not permitted inside: suitcases, duffel bags, roller bags. So y'all can't bring y'all little roller bags. Y'all know y'all have the roller shopping cart bags. It's not allowed in Kroger anymore. We reserve the right to search backpacks, bags, and containers. So that right there sign is at the entrance and exit. Entrance and exit is the same thing, right? At a store at least. That sign here is located at the 3600 Saldana Boulevard store. So Kroger has changed. Kroger is still a necessity, but visiting my closest Kroger does not have the same appeal since the introduction a few weeks ago of those friendly but nevertheless armed guards checking receipts at the exit. So the human cashier lines of your pre-pandemic are now mostly closed. The lines of people, and they seem longer, have shifted to self-checkout terminals. I thought that a lot of stores were actually getting rid of the self-checkout, including Kroger, but I guess not. So after you leave your store visit, guess what? You might got to get your receipt checked now at Kroger. So as the dispatch reported last week, receipts are now checked at Kroger stores at Short North at 1350 North High Street, 3600 Saldana Boulevard, Great Southern at 3637 South High Street as well. Northland Village at 1745 Morse Road, Brewers Yard at 150 West Sycamore Street, and Bexley at 2000 East Main Street. So if you do roll up in there with your suitcase, duffel bag, or roller bag, they're not permitted. So you might be stopped at the door, and it might just have to get, searched if you do, if you're allowed to bring it in the stores for anyway. Due to shoplifting, they said, these are the changes that is now being made. At this point, Walmart, listen, y'all basically taking money. But let's see what this article is really about. So Walmart self-checkouts at 1,600 stores charge wrong prices for days. Here's what the report do show. So technical issues are being blamed after reports surfaced that Walmart customers in mid-March were overcharged at thousands of stores across the U.S. The incident, first reported by Bloomberg, involved self-checkout kiosks at 1,600 Walmart locations. So y'all better go back and check y'all receipts, because sometimes we be in a rush and we be scanning and going. So the issues, including customers being overcharged while others paid too little, began March 19th and continued for several days, affecting prices for items such as food, clothing, and appliances. Traditional checkout lanes and online orders wasn't affected. So Walmart confirmed the issues in a statement to Reuters. We've made it a priority to refund customers who were overcharged, and we did not take action on the undercharges with our customers. So if you paid $2 for something that was $53, there you go. So Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, did not confirm how many shoppers or which stores were impacted. That's a shame. At least let us know which stores. The company has some 5,000 locations in the U.S. According to the reports, the issue was due to an internal system failure that stopped price data from flowing to the self-checkout kiosk. The issue was eventually resolved, and more than 80% of overcharged customers was refunded. Okay, so go back. You've been to Walmart since mid-March. Check those receipts. I know I don't use self-checkout, so just check your receipts if y'all use self-checkout. It don't apply to me, I guess. But check your receipts, because you might been overcharged. So I might be doing something wrong, because guess what? Walmart store managers really can make up to $500,000 a year. And of course, with that increase in pay, we're going to see some higher prices ourselves. So in an effort to boost retention, the retailer has sweetened pay and stock incentives for its store chiefs whose individual locations employ hundreds and can exceed $100 million in annual sales. Okay, now listen, $500,000 a year is more than what a lot of people actually make. So more and more Family Dollars are shutting their doors. So throwing this whole area for a loop. Cry. Family Dollar customers as 6 stores close, leaving them to walk a mile. So dozens of Family Dollar locations have already closed this year. So shoppers in one neighborhood are losing half a dozen Family Dollars, wow, stores that they count on, and there is nothing to replace them. So these shutdowns are actually a part of that massive wave of Family Dollar closures that was announced by the parent company Dollar Tree back in March. So the company is closing down 1,000 stores combined between Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, and 6 of them appear to be in the east side of Buffalo, New York. So many residents in the area are considered low income and have difficulty shopping at many of the higher priced shops that's common in the area. So they said they were distraught by the closures and unsure of how they would now find affordable shopping in the future. It's going to throw this whole area for a loop. We're going to feel stuck, Corey Wright, a customer at the East Delavan store, said. So where can I go that I don't have to spend $5 on a bus to get there when I only have $5 to get what I need for my house? The next nearest and open Family Dollar store for Wright is 1.5 miles away at 1185 Genesee Street. So they also told Buffalo News he would either have to walk further for the store or spend more on travel to get there. And that's a lot of people's dilemma with so many stores closing. So other residents, they did say they were most worried about how the closures would impact the most vulnerable populations like the elderly. It's going to be hard on them. Side resident named Nashawn told the local reporter, some people will have no way to shop. They're not going to have nowhere to obtain the items that they need. The closure of so many of the discount store locations in one area will force customers like Nashawn to travel much longer distance to find an affordable general store as well. Seems to be an ongoing problem in a lot of families' dilemma right now. Let us know, are you one of the people who have now lost a Family Dollar or Dollar Tree? I know some of you been saying over the last few Saturdays that a Dollar Tree actually opened up or planned to open up in your area. And some of you did come through and say that Dollar Tree or Family Dollar suddenly closed with no notice as well. If you are new here and you are still here almost 20 minutes later, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. If you have not so by now, join the family over here at Moments with Us. We'd love to have you here. So recently, the price of eggs did drop at Walmart. And if it still dropped, this might be the right time for you to go ahead and pick up your 5 dozen of eggs from Walmart right now. Millions of chickens killed in a 5-alarm fire at Farina Farms, Inc. in Illinois, one of the nation's largest free-range egg facilities. Yep, that's that. That just happened, I believe, on the 30th or the 31st. So definitely watch out for the uptake in the price of chicken and eggs. 4.2 million chickens killed in Iowa, someone mentioned, due to the bird flu. And then last but not least, someone said, not food related, but I'm in Nebraska and I haven't seen any chemtrails for weeks. Anyone else experiencing this? Though I'm excited about this, that makes me wonder what they're moving on to next. An alien invasion, I'm guessing. Anyway, if this post offends anyone, I will delete it. Thank you. You don't have to delete it. Listen, I haven't been checking, but have you all noticed that the chemtrails have kind of disappeared? Are they clearing the skies for something? If you guys are superstitious or believe in aliens possibly, let us know in the comments down below. So to end this video off, I thought this was a great idea that I saw. So if you need 5 items from the grocery store that start with the letter of your first name, what are you buying? So my name start with an S. So it might be something on the lines of like seeds, soup, spaghetti, sauces, maybe sugar. Those would be my 5 items. So seeds, soup, spaghetti, sauces, and sugar. Something on the lines of that. So the first letter of your name with the 5 items that you're picking up from the grocery store. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. I want to thank you all for coming along this Saturday. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. So this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Like I said, if you're new, just go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed it here. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Until next time, y'all, you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace, love, blessings. I'm out. Have an amazing rest of your weekend.